Hello everyone, and looks like we are on our way to another con. So I'm going to be going to Colorado Springs Comic Con. I'm also going to be doing other various things in Colorado Springs. I wanted to stay there a little bit longer this year, so I'm going to be going to the con. There's also the Ghost Town Museum down there, the Olympic Museum, and also I wanted to go to Garden of the Gods. I went there as a kid, but I just want to go again. Just 'cause I like hiking and stuff, so. Alright, so I will see you guys in the hotel where I'll go over a little bit more detail of what I want to get signed, who I want to see. Alright, so I will see you down there. And of course, in typical fashion, just like last year, I'm going to pick a song to start out with. And I can't play it right now because I'm only using one phone. I had two phones, but we're going to the classic theme, or not to the classic song of my San Andreas Let's Play. So let's get into it. Alright, we are in the hotel, and I think I made a better choice last year, but we'll get into that in a second. So, what I'm going to be getting signed is, so this is from Albuquerque Comic Con. I got these signed. So, Kurt Angle, Rikishi, Shelton Benjamin, and Ric Flair will be there. So, I'm going to have them sign this, and then also with the Avatar people coming, it's rolled up now, but as you can see, I got Grey Desile from Fan Expo earlier this year, Jesse Flower from last year, Greg Baldwin from last year, and Dante Bosco from last year. So there's a ton of Avatar people coming. Like, I think it's Tyler Eisen, who played Aang, Jack Desena, who played Sokka, I forget the actress's name, but like the ones who play like Suki and Leigh and May, like they're coming as well. So yeah, so got my little setup here and watching the real world, watching the real world Los Angeles. So yeah, I don't know why I just gotten into all those. I mean, I watched like some of the newer ones, but I wanted to watch like the older ones. And okay, so then with the hotel, right? So tell me this. So the AC unit's right here, right? The bed's all the way here. How is that going to work? I don't know. I mean, I just turned it off before I could record, but I might have to get like a little fan or something, because even when like I was laying there for a little bit, it's like, fuck, it's already hot, you know? So I might have to go somewhere and get like a small fan or something. I should have brought the one I had at home. I was like, oh, should I bring it? I was like, no, I won't need it. I should have brought it. Yeah, and then another issue was trying to connect my Xbox to Wi-Fi. So now, I mean, I'm just using a hotspot now because I couldn't get into the actual hotel Wi-Fi. So that's going to be interesting, trying to play Red Dead later on with a hotspot, but we'll try it. It's going to make a good video, I guess. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to get signed. I'm going to go all 3 days. So I'm going to go tomorrow, which is Friday. I'm going Saturday, and then I'm coming Sunday as well. But I'm going to spend, because today's Thursday, so I'm spending Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here, which is what I'm saying is like, damn, I'm going to have to buy a fan to get this to work, but I better turn it away so I don't get in trouble for showing real world. But yeah, so that's the plan. So tomorrow, well, Kurt Angle's only coming on Saturday, so I'm going to try to knock out a lot of the Avatar people tomorrow, and probably Sunday. Saturday will probably be just mainly for Kurt Angle. And I don't know, I should be able to get everybody, but that's why I want to go all 3 days this time, because I didn't want to rush it like how I did last year. Yeah, so there's a few panels I'm interested in. Like there's, I think tomorrow night, yeah, tomorrow Ric Flair and Ernie Hudson, who was in Ghostbusters, has a panel. And then Saturday is Kurt Angle, Ray Park, which I already met Ray Park before, but it'd be cool to go to his panel. The Avatar reunion. I definitely want to go to that one this year because I missed it last year, and this one has more of them in there. So Sunday, I don't think there's really any panels on Sunday. There's a costume contest I may or may not go to, depending if I feel like it or whatever. But anyway, so we're here in Springs. We got a few setbacks, but we're gonna work around them. So Anyway, alright, what's up everyone? Sorry for the ominous air conditioner in the background, but it's hot as hell. So last time I went to Colorado Springs, I got pizza. So this time I decided to get pizza again. The only thing is this time, this franchise is actually in New Mexico, and I heard all about it in New Mexico. Everyone says how good it is, and I actually saw that there's one here. So I just thought, I'd do this one real quick just to try it out. So I got, let's see, so I got pizza with pepperoni, bell pepper, chicken, and one cool thing about this place is they add green chili as a topping. So, you can see there's some green chili there. Looks real good. The crust is actually hand tossed, which is on there good. And I also have some meatballs. So let's try a little bit of everything. I didn't get a fork or anything, so yes, I'm going to be eating it with my hand. So let's try a meatball. Meatball was really good. I think I like it better than the other place. I forgot the name of the other place. I'll put it in here somewhere. But I feel like the meatball was bigger and had a little bit more flavor than the other place. And these meatballs are only like $4. I remember the other place was like 6 or 7. And this pizza was 27. So in total, this is about $20 less than the other place. So let's try a piece of pizza here. Ooh. Take one more bite. Okay, what did I think? I think that this pizza has more flavor, a little bit more flavor than the other place. It's pretty big. It's a 16-inch pizza. I like the green chilies on there because, being in Colorado and my family being from New Mexico, I love green chili and everything. So I actually would say I actually like this place better than the place I went to last year. It's cheaper, and in my opinion, it tastes better. So, all right, I'm going to dig in, guys. So I just want to share this with you. I'll see you at the con.
The next day.
What's up, everyone? We're back at Colorado Springs Comic-Con. So I have a ton of stuff to get signed. So this is Friday. This is actually my first time going on a Friday. I've never been on a Friday before, but I anticipate that it'll be probably busier than a Sunday, but not as busy as a Saturday is my guess. So we'll see. Hopefully it goes a little better this year. I have somewhat of a plan, but some things have already fell through. Like, I guess Ric Flair is supposed to have a panel at 4 o'clock, but when I checked the app schedule, like, it wasn't on there, and a lot of the wrestlers weren't on there. So, but I see that Rikishi has a photo up, so at least Rikishi should be there. I'm not sure about Angle. Well, Angle's not going to be there till tomorrow. I'm not sure about Ric Flair and Shelton Benjamin, but if I see them, I'll get it signed. And then if the Avatar people have their group photo at 5:10 or 5:20, I think there's a window from like 5:30 to like 6 or 7 where I could get stuff signed by them. So I'm gonna try to knock out a lot of these signatures, and yeah. So hopefully, I brought a plastic water bottle. I waited all year. I brought a plastic water bottle. They barely let me take my damn water through because I do not want to be dying of thirst while I'm there like last year. But anyway, let's get to the con. Either page. So.
Which one would you want him to sign?
Probably this one.
That one? All right, yeah, it'll just be 80 card. Get you white. I'll take it. How you doing?
Yeah. Alright, so I got the autograph from Rikishi. Doesn't look like any of the other wrestlers are here. So I'll see if any of the Avatar people have any short lines I could get something signed real quick. Looks like a lot of the Avatar people are here, so I should be able to knock a lot of these out real quick.
So we have King Bumi.
This is
So we'll do King Bumi and some green for you.
yeah.
How about right there?
That's fine. Yep.
So what are we doing?
Autograph and a quote.
Do you have a quote in mind?
Pick anyone you like.
How about open your brain to the possibilities?
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
one.
All right. Let's get this out of the way. That's better. There it is. Perfect.
That's great.
Let that dry.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Toby. Good to meet you. Thanks
Nice
for
to meet
coming
you.
over. Do you follow? You have Instagram?
No, I don't,
All
but
right, well.
I'll search it later.
You look like an expert. I'm serious. You really do. Oh, look at this. Not seamless. Did you get it here?
A couple of them I got last year. This one was this year, and then I saw Gray at the Fan
Oh,
Expo.
that's perfect. So Zuko's here, so I'm going to go near him.
Okay. How much is it?
40.
40.
So it'll really pop. Do you want a little quote?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we'll do. Where are you from?
I'm from here, from Denver.
Nice.
I'm not too far.
Good. Yeah, how long did it take you to get here?
Maybe like hour, 15. I came in yesterday because I didn't want to try to come today.
So I gave you one of my favorite quotes. Please tell me you're here to kill me. Please tell me you're here to kill me. And that is paint.
Okay.
So let it dry.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Sorry, I was catching up on some chismes,
Oh, you're fine.
some gossips of celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
How's your day going?
Going okay. How about
yeah,
you?
doing well, thank you. I see you have your poster here.
Yep.
Would you like me to sign this?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, sure. This is good.
Yeah, just pick anywhere.
My pleasure. Alright, how about I do the screen? Yeah. Can you get me the screen and then sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
Make it work. You know what? I'm gonna make it look like a leaf.
Yeah, if you
I was
want.
gonna do a fan. Why did I do that? You know what? I have to make it look like a leaf. It's not gonna come off, and I don't want to mess it up more. So
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna make it a leaf
That's okay.
or a funny fan. But I saw that happen on someone else's. It's the altitude.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Gives a character. Same thing happened last couple years ago when I got my Spider-Man poster signed by Sam Raimi. This is like a huge fun. But it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my goodness, right. I want to make it a leaf, but it might take a minute to dry.
Yeah.
I've been very gentle.
Yeah,
but
very good.
I thought I was going to get fancy and make a fan. But now it's like that, but I'm going to make it a leaf. Oh, there you go. But it has to dry. We're really going to let it, it's almost, it'll get, but I don't want to keep you. If you're going to get
No,
other signatures, if you want to bring it back, I'll definitely make a leaf out of it.
No, it's okay. I have time. You're fine.
You're just going to have to hear me yapping.
It's just,
We're just letting it dry.
that's fine. Yeah.
All right. I really,
No, you're fine.
this,
Mostly dry, maybe.
oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost there.
There we go. I'm not going to mess with it anymore.
That's all right.
There we go. We made it a leaf. Tell me your name. You were like so patient.
No, it's fine.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Uh huh.
Now you'll always have,
Yeah.
you will always have something very, very specific.
Yeah. Makes, like I said before, it makes you unique.
Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of the con.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you so much.
All right, so a quick update. I know it's an amazing view. I was able to get most of the, well, I got the actor who played King Bumi and May and Suki's signature, but it kind of blotched it, almost similar to like how Sam Raimi did. So I spent a lot of time waiting, but they're all doing a group photo op right now. So once they come back, I'm going to try to go through the rest of the Avatar people. So, and I also got Rikishi's autograph. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah. So that's where we're at right now.
This is the first time I've ever seen him at.
Yeah, I've never seen him at this one.
I know. That's why I was like, well, I got to do it. I've actually never met any of them. This is my first time.
Really?
Yeah, and I've already cried 3 times, but that's casual. So.
Yeah, last year I came, I met the one who played Toph, Greg Baldwin, and then Dante Bosco.
Because Cora was here last year too, wasn't she?
Yeah, I mean, I could have had her sign it, but I didn't feel like it would fit, so.
Yeah. We're bigger Cora fans than Avatar fans, but.
What the hell did you just say?
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I know, we're one of the few. Like,
Did you watch that one first, or? Oh, really?
I watched it 20 years ago when it premiered, and I've been watching it 3 times a year since then. So.
Yeah. It's always good to rewatch every now and then.
Huh?
It's always a good one to rewatch every now and then.
True, yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. Hey, what's going on? How are you? I'm Zach.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice.
Yep.
Where'd you find this?
I just got online. I think it's an actual advertisement for the DVD.
Yeah, this is like
so.
in like a video store back when those used to exist.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
As many as I can. So.
Did you get all of these today?
No, I got this one last year, that one last year, and then Dante Bosco last year. The rest of them I got. And then this one I got last month. So.
Pretty far into this collection.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. Do you have a color preference?
No, it's just either gray or white or the one.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say like it'll pop.
Yeah.
Nicely. We do the white, I think. See, glad I did that.
Yeah, that happened earlier,
Dude,
as you
the
can see.
altitude is doing crazy things to these pens.
Yeah.
There you go. Just give that a second.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I'm gonna go table, so
Okay.
it'll be open.
Good to meet you. Have a great time, right?
Yep, you too.
Hey, how's it
Hey
going?
there.
Jack, nice to meet you. Very nice.
Yep, a lot of them.
Yeah, you got a whole collection. Also, did you separately outlet, or that's just the art style? Okay.
Yeah.
They look very cool. They really pop.
Yeah.
All right, what do I do here? Anywhere in particular?
Nope, pick anywhere you like.
No.
I like the boomerang. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
There you go.
All right.
That's so cool.
Nice to meet you.
What a great collection you got already.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Very good. I'm James. Wow, that looks. Look at you got everybody.
Yep, mostly everyone.
Just today or no?
No, last year I got that one, Toph, and then Dante Bosco last year. The rest are all today. So.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah.
How many more do you have to go?
Just one more there. So, just the one who played Tyler. That's the only one.
And did you get Azula?
Yeah. Yeah, I got her right here.
Oh.
She was at the Denver Fan Expo last month. So.
Oh, good job. Good job.
So now we'd only need the one who played Katara. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare.
Yeah.
She doesn't come out a whole lot.
I've heard that.
And she just had a baby.
Oh, she did. So
So-
probably won't be a while then.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, where do you want me to sign?
Anywhere you want to. Anywhere there's room.
So this has been a very productive concert.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I love that they got you to play like the live action one too.
You know what? I like that too.
Really? Was that something that they came to you with, or is it something that you wanted to do?
Well, I definitely wanted to do it. And when I heard that they were trying to cast it more authentically, I was like, this is pretty authentic. And now I'm old enough to be the Cabbage Merchant's age, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I posted something on Twitter with cabbages, and I said, Netflix, it's your turn. It's your move.
Yeah.
I don't know if that did anything, but then
Maybe.
they called me out of the blue.
That's good.
So it was really fun. And everybody there, like the costumers and people who did the sets and props, they were all huge Avatar fans, and so they were really like. It was very important to them to make it as authentic to the cartoon as possible.
Yeah.
And they were, and it felt great because they were all like, the Cabbage Merchant's here. Could you say it? Could you say it? So I felt very good.
Yeah.
For doing my 2 lines.
Yeah. But you never thought it would be as big as it has become.
Because the first time I did it in episode 3.
Yeah.
It was just supposed to be. That was it. That was it for that character. It was just like the side character. I played 3 characters on that episode.
Really? Wow.
And that's why he sounded the way he did. Because, I don't know if you know, but the guard who knocks his cabbages down he says, what is this?
Yeah.
That was me.
Really?
So I had to figure a second voice so the Cabbage Merchant was up here. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think I'd ever see him again. And then they called me, oh, Avatar would like to see you again. Great, what part? Am I a bender? No, you're that cabbage. Oh, okay. And I thought, I was very like, I want to play a bigger role. But it turned out that so many people liked it.
Oh yeah. It's like that one and like the foaming mouth girls, like the common running.
Yeah. So I did play a few other roles, like in Kyoshi Island.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to listen more, see if I can tell.
You will. Now that you know, you will. But it was great.
Oh, that's good.
And I was so glad to do that live action.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to
All
meet
right.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
Are you going to be here all the whole weekend? Or?
Yeah, I'm coming the whole weekend. I'm still I have to get some of the wrestlers that are here. I don't know if you've seen that.
Are they all the way on the other side?
No, they're joining in the arena room, but only one of them showed up, like Rikishi. I don't know if you know him. He's like cousins like with The Rock. He's like really like big guy. And then like Ric Flair and some other ones are supposed to be coming as well. Kurt Angle.
Oh, so this is a good con for you then.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you from around here? Or?
Yeah, I'm from Denver, so not too far of a drive, just an hour drive.
Well, thank you. It's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, this looks dope. You got it going on today.
It's 40.
Let's see. How long have you been watching Avatar for?
I watched it when it first came out, and then occasionally rewatch every now and then.
Like on TV with commercials?
Yeah, that's why I had to get the advertisements, like the actual advertisement for
Oh
it.
yeah,
So.
this is like this is cool.
Yeah.
So where'd you get this? Like eBay?
Yeah, just eBay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you know what though? It's such a this looks wet. It's such a different
It exploded and I tried to make it a leaf.
I know the altitude is exploding all of our pens.
Yeah, it's happening a lot.
It's okay, I'm drying this out for you. So you said you rewatch it as an adult.
Sometimes, every now and
You
then.
get such different things out of it as an adult.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like it just has deeper meaning.
Oh, definitely,
So have
yeah.
you seen the live action yet? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and?
It's okay. I think the cartoon's a little better, but maybe I'll wait and more see.
It has a different soul, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I like that it explains certain more things,
For
you know,
sure.
like the.
I think next season's gonna be better though. I have a feeling about that one. Okay. So I'm gonna sign. What am I doing right
Definitely better than that movie,
now? What movie?
the Shyamalan movie.
No, there's no movie.
There is. It came out like 2012.
No, there is no movie in Boston City.
No, I meant like an Avatar movie.
Yeah, no, you got a Jedi mind suit that from your brain never happened.
No, I know, but like I'm seeing like the first season. Like you remember, like that one only took place in the first season. Like that movie with M. Shyamalan.
No.
There was. Do you know about it? He knows about it.
No, that never happened.
Now every time I
Promise.
Watch the X-Men 97.
I haven't seen that one yet, but is it good? Almost exactly like the old show. Better.
And I grew up watching the old
People
show.
love it.
It's like the old show is like okay, cool, fun. Like it was great for its time, but
They made it even better. Wow.
I haven't heard one bad thing about it.
it's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's
It's
not
like it's one of those ones I'm like, oh man, this just feels right. And then by like the 4th or 5th episode, you're like, this is serious. Like,
Really?
Yeah. No.
I'll
Check
have
it
to
out.
check it out.
Check it out.
Thank you very much. See ya. All right, so I got all the Avatar stuff signed actually right there. And I'm gonna go to the panel for Ernie Hudson. That's not till 8 o'clock, but I think I'll just wait till then.
Shows on. I went to get gas. I only had about 78 cents. So back in those days, you could get a little gas for 78 cents. So I put the 78 cent in and I took it to the window, and the guy said, "What is this? You bring me pennies." So, but that's all I had. But we got by, and when Ghostbusters came and I read the script, I just felt like this. I shared it with my kids. They read it, my two boys. But it was, I went into the audition, and they said they really liked it, but they wanted me to come back. So I had like about 6 interviews, 3 screen tests. It just went on. By the time I got Ghostbusters, I couldn't even celebrate. I was so tired.
All right, we are back with the recap. Something I want to get off my chest, okay? So I was coming back from the con. I'm trying to merge onto this interstate, this big ass interstate. There's plenty of space for me. Then I zoom in, and the guy speeds up, and then he gets mad at me because I go in there. It's like, you were the one speeding up. Then on my way back, I had like 3 or 4 people on my ass. I was going the speed limit 65. They were on my ass, and they were just, and then people piss me off. It's like, driving is a simple thing, but it gets complicated by a bunch of dumbasses on the road that think that they're more important than everybody else. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. It's like, we're not going to the same place. You don't win anything because you got there faster than I did. You don't win anything because you're ahead of me in the lane. It doesn't matter. It just pisses me off. Like people don't follow the golden rule anymore of, whatever speed limit you're going, that's the number of cars you should be behind, right? So if I'm going 65 or I'm going 60, I should be 6 cars behind that person, not right up their ass. But a lot of these people, I guess, didn't get the memo. But anyway, I'm sorry. That just pisses me off because literally it's a simple thing. We're trying to get from point A to point B, and we're not racing. We don't get anything for it, and that's it. But people complicate it by acting stupid and thinking that they're better than everyone else, that they're more entitled to shit than everyone else. I'm sorry, but that just pisses me off. But anyway, besides that dumb shit, the con experience was really good, and I would say it was definitely more positive this year than last year. Not that last year was so bad, but this year I was actually able to take my time and enjoy things rather than like, oh, just be in line. So actually the lines weren't too bad. I had to wait a little bit for Zach Eisen, or what's his last name? Zach, the one who plays Aang. I had to wait a little bit for him, but everyone else I was able to get pretty quick. So let's go through them. So first we have the cabbage guy. He says, "My cabbages." He was really nice. I talked with him for a little bit. Okay, then we got Zach, who played Aang, which is really, really nice. I like the white. Really pops there. And then with May, it's like, please tell me you're here to kill me. And she even did the voice a little bit. So yeah, there's May. And then this is Andre. I forgot his last name. He played King Bumi and he played Hakoda. And the quote says, "Open your brain to the possibilities," and then King Bumi, which I like that. It's like, it's green here and then the gold there. So I really like that. And then down here, we've got Jack Desena, who was Sokka, and he drew a little boomerang. And then he says, "What a drive." That's one of my favorite quotes in there. I would have taken Cactus Shoes too, but that was my favorite quote there. And then here, Olivia, her name was Olivia, and she played Ty Leigh, and it said, "Circus freak is a compliment." And yeah, so of course pink with Ty Leigh, you gotta go with pink. And then this is Jennie Kwan. So the interesting is that this was by accident. So the Sharpie bled out, almost like exactly what happened when I got my autograph from Sam Raimi. It's the same thing, but this time she wanted to make a leaf with it. So it might be dry. It still looks a little wet to me. But anyway, if you look right there, you see that circle? That it's like a lighter, hold on, back up a little bit. It's a lighter green circle, and then you have the rest green. That's actually Jennie Kwan's fingerprint. So the actress who played Suki. So it's 2 for 1. So I got a autograph and I got a fingerprint. So I can use it to steal her identity. No, I'm kidding, but I'm just kidding. But I mean, I just thought it was cool. And I mean, she was very apologetic, but I mean, it gives a character. Look at that. Like, what other signature do you see like that? And it gives it character and it makes it unique. So yeah, it looks so cool with it all signed. The only ones I'm missing is Katara, her name's Mae Whitman, but I heard she doesn't go to cons a lot. And Mark Hamill, which I don't care. I mean, actors can have whatever politics they want. I don't even want to get into that, but his prices, I have a problem with the price. He's charging like $600 or $700 for an autograph. I mean, could I do it? Sure, but do I really want to spend that much? I mean, if he came, I would get it to complete this, because that would be awesome to have pretty much all the main cast on there. I mean, there's obviously smaller characters like Jed and other ones, but I mean, if there's any other characters that were in Avatar, I'll have them sign it as well. But these is just like the main kind of cast, so I'm really happy. I got all their signatures today, so I'm really happy about that. And then the wrestlers, I have, I want to do that. So this is Booker T's from Albuquerque Comic Con. And then here we have Rikishi's. So that's real cool. I think I might have Ric Flair sign this side as well, because his face is right there. So I think I'll have Ric Flair sign this side. So in terms of autographs, the only ones I need Ric Flair, Kurt Angle, and Shelton Benjamin. So I only got to get 3 autographs. So I went from needing like, how many did I get today? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I went from needing like, so I knocked out 7 today, which is good, because I know like Saturday it would have been a bitch to try to get all this, or Sunday. So I'm really glad I went on Friday. Even for Rikishi, there was like no way. I just walked up to him and he signed it. So, yeah. So I mean, it's just a page for an advertisement, but it will really look cool like once it's together like this way. So that way you have multiple signatures, and that's what I like to do with these cons. Instead of just buying an individual thing, it's better, I think, to get something that multiple people can sign. So I'll probably have Kurt Angle. I think I'll have Kurt Angle sign this one, and then I'll Shelton Benjamin sign this one. So yeah, so I'm gonna go there at like 11 tomorrow. And I also went to Ernie Hudson's panel, which was really great. He seems like a really great guy, and I don't know. I mean, if I have anything extra, I might get something signed by him, but we'll see. I don't know how much everything's gonna be like with Ric Flair and everything tomorrow. But yeah, so that is the recap for day 1, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
All right, guys. So, I mean, I'm not being pulled over. Don't worry. So I came outside and I see the cops here. So, I mean, it was weird because like earlier this morning, I actually peeked out the window. I was like, oh, it's a nice day. Let me peek out the window. I see an ambulance pulling in here, and then now, I mean, this was like a while ago. This must be like an hour and a half ago. And now, cops are there. They're literally like out. They were a few doors down from where I was staying. So, needless to say, I will not be staying at Super 8 again. Oh my God! I just thought I'd share that. This is madness. All right, I'm gonna go head to a restaurant, and then I'm gonna get something to eat. So I'll see you guys at the arena. All right, this is day 2 of Colorado Springs Comic Con. So the plan today, so Kurt Angle's only gonna be there from 11 to 2 o'clock. I think he has a photo up at 11:30, so I'm gonna be waiting regardless. It's almost 11 o'clock right now, so that's why I kind of waited to go in at 11. So hopefully I can get the 3 wrestlers. I should be able to get Kurt Angle's for sure. Maybe one other one, but I mean, I'm gonna stay pretty much all day anyway, because the Avatar the Avatar panel's at 6 o'clock, and I missed it last year, and I do not want to miss it this year because there's way more people. And so yeah, so hopefully I can, if I can get all 3 wrestlers, that'd be great, you know, because then that way tomorrow I could just enjoy the con and there's no pressure, you know. But yeah, so we'll see what happens, but definitely I'm getting Kurt Angle today, maybe Ric Flair, but I know he's probably gonna have a long ass line too. So all right, I'll see you in there. Have it.
You get one of these?
No, just if you're signing here.
I'm the happiest guy here.
All right, so quick update. So we got Shelton Benjamin there. Then we got Kurt Angle. He actually signed it in pink, but I guess it pops out more. I was hoping he'd use more blue, but Ric Flair's the only signature I need, but I think he's out to lunch, so I'm going to try to go back around like 1:15, 1:30, and go wait in his line. So, but then, yeah, so then hopefully by like 2 o'clock I'll be done. And I don't know, I was thinking about actually going to like a couple panels, even though I'm not necessarily interested in them, but at least just more content to show more of the con. So, all right, see you. Yep, anywhere you like. All right. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. All right, so quick update. So I got Ric Flair's autograph. Little to no wait there, surprisingly. Wasn't really much of an interaction. I recorded it. I'm debating whether or not, I don't know, like $100. Like, I already spent so much of this con, and even like when I went to the Cliff Dwellings, I spent money there. So I think I've already spent a little more than I want to on this trip. But I was like, do I really want a photo op? I mean, I like Ric Flair. But I don't know. I mean, I got my picture with Kurt Angle too, which so I got a picture with Kurt Angle and with Rikishi. I don't know. I'm still debating on doing it. But so I have roughly 2 hours that I gotta kill. I just went back to the car just because I could actually like charge my phone and be by myself for a little bit, have a little bit of a break. So I guess I'll just hang out in my car and charge up my phone because believe it or not, because because there would have been nothing else until the Avatar panel. So I was like, well, get more content out of it. So I'm going to go to the Twilight panel. Yeah, you heard me say it right. I mean, I don't know if probably no one really watched it before, but when I went to the Albuquerque Comic Con, me and my sister, my sister is a big fan of Twilight, so mainly I'm recording it for her. So when she watches this, she'll see it, and for content, why not? Why not get more content of the con and stuff? I mean, I can only walk around the con like so many times and like show different things. So that's why I wanted to get the Twilight things, even though I really don't care about Twilight. I probably won't even recognize any of them. I only saw the first Twilight, so that's not till 4, and the Avatar panel's at 6. So I'll go back in at like 3:30. Well, heck, I might even have to go back in earlier, maybe like 3:15. Make my way to there and then wait in line to get in that panel. So it's gonna be weird. Like I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be like that guy in South Park. I forgot his name. Like he was like the buff black guy that was with them. Like He's like, we gotta stop the fam kids or something like that.
Okay, hold up. You mean that one of us might not really be a vamp kid?
Or, we gotta stop the gods. He was like a vamp kid, so I was like, that's gonna be like me. I'm just gonna be like sitting in the back there, totally, you know, I don't know. I'm sure there'll be other guys there, but that's the plan. And yeah, so I'll see you probably. Next thing will be recorded will probably be the 2 panels and maybe anything else interesting I see on the way back. But take a little bit of a break. Glad I knocked everything out the way I did. So, and then now tomorrow, you know, I'll probably show up a little bit later tomorrow and then just enjoy the rest of the con. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Gentlemen.
Where?
I know.
Colorado. You know the reputation of Colorado.
No, I'm just kidding.
We always say in Texas, we're the toughest except Colorado.
Nice to meet you guys. Okay, so my question is, I'm sure that you know that a lot of lines are just becoming memes now. So specifically for Jackson, how do you feel about like battle scars becoming a meme? That's all I see on Twilight TikTok right now.
Really?
Everything, yeah.
What's the meme of?
Just the way that you. Are you gonna make me say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Battle scars.
No, but for serious, so that was the first movie they let me actually have my accent. So the kind of the first Twilight, you know, when you do hear Jasper talk, which isn't much, that I was kind of trying to hide it, and they didn't really want it there. New Moon, same deal. And then David Slade came along, and he's an Englishman, so when he was directing Twilight Eclipse, you know, we were talking behind the scenes. It's like, how come you don't have your accent? Your accent's so good for them. I mean, obviously the character's from Texas, you're from Texas, you should let it out. And then once it kind of came out, it was a little bit too hard to control. And I think that was kind of like when I leaned in. And I'm talking out the side of my mouth. So the story is when I was about 15 years old, I used to shoot guns a lot, and I had this 48 shotgun. And there's a engraving on the side of it. So when you line up your face, right, you put it down here, the engraving hit me in the jaw, and it broke my jaw. I did. And so my jaw, I did for a long time. And so I got used to talking out the left side of my mouth. And so, like, that's in my smile, I have a crooked smile and all that, and it's because I busted my jaw with a shotgun. And so, and that's kind of where that came from, too, is like, I'm talking out the side of my mouth, talking to her, and I was like, he is my battle star.
I don't know what to do with that. You just open this guy out. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, where's Wally? Where's Wally?
Further about that, as voice actors, your voice obviously is something that is very key in you being able to to do your craft. So I'm curious, and I'm sure there are other folks out here too that perhaps are aspiring voice actors. What is that regimen that you guys have? I'm sure maybe it's the same among many of you, or maybe it's unique among some of you. What that regimen is to maximize your voice.
Or vocally, like
yes.
a vocal regimen?
Yeah.
Yes, Chardonnay. No, well, for me, so I grew up with this really raspy voice, and people are like, "Are you okay? Are you sick?" Every day, and
The original game, let's be honest, without Apache.
Oh yeah, it would be
been a longer show.
He literally.
Way longer.
We'd have had more seasons.
Sometimes you like to save those for last because they're vocally stressful.
I lose my voice.
So yeah, you do kind of lose your voice on the, especially like if you're dying or you're. It's hard. It's hard.
Did you die?
That's true.
Did I? I don't know.
I always felt very freed because I had permission to I never had to sound particularly serious in a fight. It's like most of my time was like,
right, we are back on day 2 of Colorado Springs Comic Con. So today I mainly got this autographed. I don't think I showed it with Ric Flair. I think I showed it earlier. Oh, Games 2002. I didn't even know that was on the back. The fan doesn't screw with me here. All right, so let's go through here. So on this page, I have Kurt Angle's signature. He signed it in pink, which I thought was funny, but it's kind of cool. I was kind of hoping he would use like light blue, but maybe he thought that would be better. Maybe the blue one exploded, like what happened to when Jennie Kwan signed it. But I think that looks cool. So you got Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, and Trish Stratus on that one. Then on the other page, we have Shelton Benjamin right here. Pretty nice signature. We have Booker T, Rikishi, last but not least Ric Flair. The only thing I kind of don't like about the Ric Flair is like he put it over Rikishi's, which I didn't like, and he made it a little too big in my opinion, like because then it doesn't leave as much room for other people to sign it. But I mean, I guess people can sign it there, they could sign it, you know, everywhere, but I don't want like signatures being covered. But I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but it's still pretty cool. And then I also got a picture with Rikishi and with Kurt Angle as well. Kurt Angle was only able to be there until 2 o'clock today. Let's put this away. Got a triple folder here for this. But I got everything signed and I managed to do it in 2 days, you know, like, so yesterday I got all the Avatar stuff signed, and then today I got all the WWE people signed. So it was a very good and productive. I think this is from Kurt Angle's marker, that maybe that's why he didn't use blue, because I think it bled. So yeah, so I have Kurt Angle's marker on the file thing. But yeah, so what else happened? Okay, so then after that, so I got all their signatures by like 1 o'clock. It's like, dang, what am I gonna do? Because I didn't. Okay, so the reason why, and it was a good thing I did it this way. I went to the Twilight panel for 2 reasons. Number one, because I wanted to try to get into the Avatar line as quickly as possible, because I knew it would be full, and it was full. And then second, you know, I know Arthur uses this excuse all the time. My sister's a big Twilight fan, so I went and, you know, recorded, you know, that part so that she could watch it, and, you know, took pictures of, you know, the guys or whatever. I only recognized like one of them. No, that's a lie. I recognized 2 of them. Because I don't know if anyone saw this, but like when Albuquerque, me and my sister watched Twilight, and I was just making fun of the movie the whole time. It's on the channel somewhere. I don't think I even have it in a playlist. I should put it in one so it's more easily accessible. But yeah, so I watched it for the first time with her earlier this year. So I recognized what was his name? The Edward's dad, I forgot his name. He was like a doctor or something. I recognized him. And then the other one who actually played Sokka in the live action M. Shyamalan Avatar movie. So I only recognized 2 of them. I didn't recognize the third guy. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bit cringy, but I mean, it kind of sucks like when you're not a fan of it, because you don't get all the references and stuff. So everyone's like laughing at all the references, and I'm like, okay. But then, so what I did right after is I immediately got back in line to wait at the panel for the Avatar one, and I'm glad I did. So this is the first time going to a panel at Colorado Springs Comic Con, because if you remember last year, I couldn't go to it because I was waiting in Bruce Campbell's line. I have to say that I don't really like how they run the panels. First of all, it's like too narrow of a like, I mean, as you guys will see, like I recorded in there a little bit with the limiting recording I could do, because they were policing it, saying you can't record, you can take pictures, but you can't film video. Why? Who cares if you film video? It's stupid. I don't get it. It's not like it's some like master vendor or master venue that, oh, you know, God forbid you can't record. I can even record at Fan Expo, and it's no big deal. You know, I've literally recorded at Fan Expo, as you guys have seen. It's no big deal. Now it's like certain people, they will care, they won't care. Like Sam Raimi had to hide it a little bit because he didn't want to be, you know, recorded like that. But other ones, they didn't care. Like Grey Desile, I recorded her. You know, other people I've seen, I recorded them. So I just think it's kind of dumb how they run their panel. It's literally in like a small ass conference room. It's not even in an actual like auditorium kind of setting like at Fan Expo or even Albuquerque. Even Albuquerque, I feel like ran it better than that. And the worst part is, if there's a lot of people, right? They can't fit everyone in those rooms. So there's like 2 more panel rooms where they're just showing a screen. So like, I mean, like, I'm sorry. I mean, I get it. You know, like they have to try to accommodate people and stuff. But it's just like, imagine that. Like, imagine you wait in this long ass line to go to the panel. You finally get into the panel only to be like, oh, well, congrats. You get to sit there and watch a screen for 45 minutes. Like, I think that's lame. I don't know, like, what could be done about it. I don't know if they can move the panels to, like, another area of the World Arena. I don't even think they could. Because it seems like it's too small of a venue to begin with. But I just think that's kind of ridiculous, especially if you've been waiting for, like, because even the Avatar one, I waited for, like, an hour and 15 minutes for that one to start. And there was a whole, like, I jumped in right after Twilight. And literally, the line was, like, huge for that. So it's like, if you have a big draw like that, you should have an auditorium or somewhere you could accommodate more people. Because even at Fan Expo, even if you're last in line, at least you can sit way in the back, but you're still at least in the same room with the person you want to see. You know, I just think that that's kind of ridiculous that you can't even do that. And then, like, even if you do get in the room, God forbid if you record video, because it's like, it's dumb. It's like, who cares? Who cares if you're recording video? Who cares? You know, why? So they can put it up on their own social media thing. It's like, but what if people want to, you know, have their own videos or record their own favorite moments, and then, like, you take that away from them? I just think it's so dumb and stupid, and it's over policing it. And I don't even know if that's the right word, but just like, there's no need to be that strict about it. You know, it's like, now I understand. Now I will agree with this. I understand maybe not recording when someone's autographing something, or maybe not recording somebody when they're you know autographing something or whatever. I can see that argument, but if they're at a panel where literally the people running the con are taking pictures and video, why can't the actual people attending the panel do it for, like, their own favorite moments, or to actually experience it again? Now, they were a little bit more lax at the Avatar one, but even like the Twilight one, they're like, no recording, no recording, no recording. So that's why it's going to go back and forth. In the final video, it's going to go back and forth between audio and whatever angle I recorded. I had to sneak record the Avatar one, which I don't even know if I got a lot of the people, because I had it by my knees. I haven't even looked at it yet, but yeah. So anyway, enough of my little rant there. But overall, I mean, so I got the autographs in 2 days. I will go Sunday. I might just go at like 2 o'clock or something. I'm not, because really there's no point. There's not even any panels or anything really going on tomorrow. I mean, maybe the cosplay contest I might go to, maybe, if I have time. But if not, I mean, there's really nothing else for me to do there. So I'm probably gonna do more things like around Colorado Springs. Like I might, you know, there's like, when I was driving around during that break, I was driving on this road that leads to Canyon City, and I saw that there was this tropical insect museum. So I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. That's kind of nearby the con. So I was like, oh, I'll go up there, and probably Garden of the Gods. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And I'm just glad I got everything signed in a timely manner, and I'm glad that I kind of planned it out like how I did. And everything worked out for the most part. I feel like it was, I guess, run a little bit better. I did notice that there were more cops around this year. I don't know why. I guess maybe there's some unruly people last year, but yeah. So this is the recap for day 2. Another thing I think I'm going to do is do like a con survival guide. It's probably a little bit late, but maybe for future reference for people. But that's kind of an idea I had. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so this is a recap of my whole con experience. I didn't go on the 3rd day just because I already got everything I needed to done, and there wasn't any like panels or anything that jumped out at me. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll just go home. I think I got enough footage of everything. So what did I think this year compared to last year? I feel like it was overall run better this year than it was last year. Like I noticed like there was a lot more security and police presence, and there seemed to be a lot more direction this year, which I like that. A few guests canceled, which I mean, I guess even today's Sunday, and Ric Flair, I don't know, he had like some personal issue go up, so that sucks for the people who, you know, went there. And but I'm glad I got all the autographs I did. So I'm glad I did it all yesterday, and I knocked it out all yesterday. And Friday I knocked out all the Avatar people. So that was great. What was my favorite interaction? My favorite interaction, I think, was probably with the Avatar people, I would say. Like with James, I think his name's Sie, last name. I forgive me if I forget it. He plays the Cabbage guy. Like I had like a little mini interview with him, basically. Like we were just talking about stuff, and I was asking him about what it was like to be in the live action version of Avatar, and he really liked that. And yeah, I like that. Jennie Kwan, who plays Suki, she was really nice. She was just, she felt so bad for it, but she made it into a leaf and it looked really nice. I'll show everything again at the end of this video. But yeah, I mean, it turned out okay and it looked really nice and it looks like unique. Like I said, it adds character to it and there's a story behind it. So I never get mad, you know. I'm sure there's some people that maybe that would get mad. It was like, it's no big deal. It's like, it wasn't their fault, you know. And it's just funny that like literally that's the second time that's happened to something I've gotten signed. But yeah, so I like that interaction. What else? Who else did I really like from Avatar? Olivia. Oh my god, I don't forget. I gotta look up her last name. I feel so bad because I forget some of their names. The one who plays Ty Lee, Olivia. I know her first name's Olivia. She was really nice, and even like when you listened, I was like, at first I thought she was serious, and then like about the James Shyamalan shitty Avatar movie, and she's like, "That what are you talking about? That never happened." And I'm like, "Yeah, it did." And then he's like, "He's just messing with me." I feel like an idiot. I was like, "Okay, I walked into that one," but I didn't even know. Apparently, she played Rhonda from Hey Arnold. I didn't even know that. I had no idea. I might have to listen closer if I rewatch Hey Arnold. I had no idea that she also played Rhonda. I'm gonna have to listen closely to see. And apparently, oh, this is another thing. Apparently, the Cabbage guy played other people in Avatar too. So I'm gonna have to rewatch Avatar and listen to it. It's probably about time. I think I rewatched it about a year ago, but usually maybe once a year, once every couple of years, I'll rewatch Avatar because it's always a great series to go back to. And in terms of the wrestlers, I feel like it was kind of more high buy. I would say Kurt Angle. Out of everyone, I think Kurt Angle was probably the best kind of interaction. Shelton Benjamin was pretty nice too. But everyone else is kind of like high buy. Like even like Ric Flair, like he said like little to nothing, you know. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe he has something going on. I mean, based on him not being here today. But I mean, I'm still glad I got everything signed. So, and luckily, because I was even considering buying a photo op with him, and that would have been today. Thank goodness I didn't do that because otherwise, I mean, I'm sure I would have gotten my money back, but I might have been a problem. So, yeah, so that's what I think about this con. So the next con I'm going to, I'm still debating it, but I think I might go ahead and do it. Why not? Is this Comic-Con called Colorado Fan Fest. And it's going to be up in Greeley. So now instead of going an hour and a half south, we're going an hour and a half north. And it's up in Greeley, up in the Grove Island Park, like kind of where they usually have the Greeley Stampede. I went to the Greeley Stampede as a kid, but I have never been to any other event there. And I thought it would be interesting. And there is one person I'm interested in meeting. He voices Goku, but he also voices Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta go up there. And it's also the first time for this con, so I think that would be interesting to show for the channel, to show my experience for the first time for the first ever, you know, con of this, you know, version or whatever. So I think that that'll be interesting to do. So I think I will go ahead and do it. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just a little weekend thing. Like I could, you know, spend the night Saturday night and then go to the con on Sunday. So I think I'll probably just do that. So anyway, that'll probably be the next one coming up. I also have a series of different vlogs of everything I've done here in Colorado Springs. All of that's coming up. So there's gonna be a lot of vlog content coming your guys' way. And, you know, it's gonna be fun to edit these videos and piece it all together. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you next time.